Hi everyone, welcome to Kay Warner Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do distressed ink blending to make a night sky, and we're going to use this Ferrero watercolor paper. It is cotton and it's really nice to blend with. I've cut it down into more workable sizes. Incidentally, this is very reasonable, so if you get a chance to purchase it or see it somewhere, grab it, because I found that nothing blends the distressed inks like that does. So here it is. We're going to use the texturized side, and the colors that we're using are Shaded Lilac, Wilted Violet, Blueprint Sketch, and Black Soot. So here we go. I apologize in advance for my chair that it's squeaky, but until I get into the big bad city, I'm stuck with it. So we're going to start with the Shaded Lilac, and we're going to do that about an inch and a half up from the bottom. And we'll just go right across here. Next up will be the Wilted Violet. And you want that to cover a little bit of what you've already done with the Shaded Lilac. And we're just going to work this until we get a nice blend. A little more than halfway up. You don't need, to be right on measurement-wise, but you do want to have the Shaded Lilac at the bottom, a nice little strip of that. It adds like the light shining through when you're finished. And the Blueprint Sketch finishes up the rest of the paper. So we're just going to come from the side into the middle. And this is one of the Tim Holtz craft mats. I'm not sure what it's called. It's been a while. But you don't have to have this. You can use anything that's easily wiped off. And then we want to bring some of that down into the violet so that we have a nice blend between the two colors. There we go. Now we're going to use the Black Soot. So I found with the Black Soot that you start off in a corner and move down, but I think I'll do the other one first, so we'll have two of them on the go. This one will have to set a little bit before I go. So textured side again. And we're just going to do this. An inch, inch and a half from the bottom. It's really not that important. You just need to have a nice little strip like this one here when you're done with the colors, blending the different colors before you get into the black. The Wilted Violet. And it doesn't really matter how far up you go. We're just going to cover it with the Blueprint Sketch, any of that stuff that we're over. And now on to the Blueprint Sketch. And you want it to be evenly covered with your blue. So when you bring it down to blend it with the other color, parts of it gets lighter because you moved it, so just make sure you have it an even distribution. And that looks to be about it. Okay, so we'll slide this over and we'll bring the first one back. Starting in the corner where your Blueprint Sketch is, you take your Black Soot, you start in the corner and you work your way down the paper. So it's a light coating over the edge of your Shaded Lilac. And we're going to go across to the other side. Dab it in there again, your ink source again. Okay, now we're going to go at the top of the other side and work our way down to the bottom. Okay, now we're going to work on this side. your new side and work in, blend into the center. And this time we're going to go back to the first corner and to the center, and that's it. Now at this point we have it, pretty much a little more than half, and we're going to try to spread this ink starting from the top right down to the bottom, but we want to leave, we don't want to cover the bottom part too much, which is why we don't get more ink, because it allows us not to be too heavy-handed and cover it up more darker than we would like. So we just drag some of this ink down. There we go. And we're going to stop there. So that's number one. And then we're going to do it again. So we're going to start, pick any corner and bring it down. More ink across. We're going to get more ink and start in the same corner, into the middle, more ink, into the middle, and then we're going to go on this side and bring it down. This side, bring it across, and then into the middle. Okay, so now we're into the middle. Start at the original corner, come down, and now no more ink. We're just going to distribute this ink all the way down in circular motion. There we go. So, and here we have the two night skies. You can see the blue that's coming behind there, but not too much. And if you find that it's a little patchy when you look in it, just pick up some black and give it a scrape across, and that should fix anything that you don't like. But once you get your Stardust pens and your jelly rolls on here, and your splatters and things like that, they'll be perfect. So that's both of them. I'll hold them up so you can see. And you can just see the hint, it just shines of the different colors underneath because they're bright. So thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know if you like this. And it's very nice of you to take time out of your day to spend it with me. I've started a blog at kwarnerstudio.com, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.